Further to the issuance of those orders, the learned judge made further orders requesting the Honorable Chief Justice to empanel a bench. Those files were transmitted on the basis of that order to the Honorable Chief Justice's office on the 18th of October 2024. On that very day, the Honorable Deputy Chief Justice empaneled this bench to hear those matters. Thereafter, applications were filed online. I think you are all aware that we are operating online. Applications were filed online. When those applications were filed online, those are the ones which this bench gave directions for these matters to appear before us today. That is why we're here, and that is the trail, that is the paper trail as to why we're here this morning. So I reiterate the position taken by the presiding judge that we will not be comfortable dealing with any other files, even if it's related to this file, which we did not give directions for it to appear here today. So I think we can now proceed on the basis of that clarification.
Thank you, Judge.
My Lord,
just a minute, please.
Perhaps just to add that the numerous other petitions that are coming up, I think the process is ongoing. Maybe not all the files have been transmitted to the bench. Maybe by the time we leave this courtroom, other files will have been transmitted to the bench. But as we speak now, here and now, these are the only files that were transmitted to the bench and in which there are applications where the bench gave directions for hearing today. That is not to say that those are all the petitions there are. We don't even know whether the transmission has been done yet and that we will go back and find all the other petitioners whose concerns are valid. Perhaps those files will now be before the bench.
yes, my Lord, I believe now I can be able to make the clarifications. Starting with the immediate background that we need to make these clarifications and we take into account.
Let us finish with quorum first.
I was assuming quorum was...
No, there's a quorum in E013, which was consolidated in Gregorian with E014. Let's take quorum at that time.
No, let's get it right. There's something wrong. 15.
There is something wrong.
Yeah.
And I believe it is important for us to put things into proper perspective. Because when you call the matters, E13 was not part of what was called. I have not had perhaps to be called. The Lordship, in E015, there has never been a consolidation. To the best of my knowledge.
What are you talking about consolidation? Nobody has talked about any consolidation. These files have not been consolidated. I think that is the next process we'll be going into. Nobody has talked about any consolidation. If you look at the record, you will find that the directions for today's hearing are given specifically on each and every file. There was no consolidation of any matter. No matter has been consolidated. So let us not dwell on things which really are not before the court. Now matter has been consolidated. Let us proceed from there. If you want to apply for any files to be consolidated, that is okay. As we speak now, there is no consolidation. The direction from this court were very specific on 3 different files.
My lords, I'm not guided, but when Justice Rima was giving the clarification, I never heard him clarify whether the Kirogoya file has been integrated into the Nairobi system. Because we cannot be then be dealing with a file that is reading Kirogoya Because of course, if there is no integration, Your Lordship, then there is a rat that is made.
My Lord, may I say something?
Let me answer you. You said that records speak for themselves. And for record, matters which came from Karagoya came with their own record. And the record states here that the matter herein is consolidated with petition E014 of 2024 and the same to be delivered in the Chief Justice for empanelment of bench in terms of ruling in petition E014 of 2024, a copy of which shall be placed on this file. So, your own matter coming from Karagoya was already consolidated. Those proceedings which took place in Karagoya consolidated these two files. So let that not be an issue here. On the directions issues on 11th by Judge Richard Mongo, this was the directions. The petitioner in E014-2024 to serve their amended petition on all parties. Similarly, the petitioner in E013-2024 to serve their petition on all parties. Respondents to the petition to file their responses by noon of 17th of October 2024. Given that the files are being routed to the Honorable Chief Justice forthwith, the parties' response to the amended petition and petition E013 of 2024 may be filed in Karagoya under the Karagoya case tracking system online, whereupon they shall be forwarded to Nairobi. So these proceedings took place in Karagoya. So this court has not consolidated any matter. Petition number E014 and petition number E013 are hereby consolidated. The parties who appeared before the Karagoya court were given those orders. Those were your orders.
And with your permission, Presiding Judge, the reason why Nairobi has not opened another file to put together all the files from Karagoya is this. Going by the orders which were issued by Karagoya court, there was a specific order that because of the transmission, parties will still file their documents under the Karagoya CTS, that is the contracting system. We had to hold on to that so that not to disadvantage any of the parties until we appear today. Those are some of the things we will deal with here and make orders to the Honorable Deputy Registrar to formalize that. So there should be no cause for alarm. We will put everything into its place.
I presume we will now raise